Letting number 8613, Terminal 1 and custom roof replacements at Lambert St. Louis International Airport. We have 3 bids. Bi-State Roof Systems, Inc., BISTATE Roof Systems, Inc., $161,100. 161,100.00. Barth Roof Company, Inc., BARTCH Roofing Company, Inc., $175,551. 175,551.00. Geisler Roofing Company, Inc., GEISSLER Roofing Company, Inc., $168,910. 168,910.00. Letting number 8614, improvement to Tower Grove Park, 4265 Magnolia Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, Task 3, Reconstruction Park Roadways. We have 5 bids, and I'll be reading the alternates as well, the 4 alternates. For Byrne and Jones Construction, BYRNE and Jones Construction. Total base bid $110,430.05. 110,430.05.
That's $1 million.
That's $1 million. That's $1 million.
Am I reading this wrong?
For 4
Let me look at that real quick.
million, 104.
Add alternate number 1, 17,000,17,000.00. Add alternate number 2, 73,500. 73,500.00. Alternate number 3, 39,000. 39,000.00. Alternate number 4, 119,000. 119,000.00. Gershenson Construction Company, Inc., GERSHENSON Construction Company, Inc., $849,220. 849,220.00. Add alternate number 1, 25,000. 25,000.00. Add alternate number 2, 31,310,000.00. Add alternate number 3, 31,310,000.00. Add alternate number 4, 110,000, 110,000.00. L.F. Crump Construction, Inc., doing business as Crump Construction, L.F. K.R.U.P.P. Construction, Inc., doing business as Crump Construction. Total base bid, $958,742.60. 958,742.60. Add alternate number 1, 380,000, 380,000.00. Alternate number 2, 65,000, 65,000.00. Add alternate number 3, 40,000, 40,000.00. Add alternate number 4, 85,850,000.00. Trey Moore Contracting, Inc., TRAMAR Contracting, Inc., $938,606. 938,606.00. Add alternate number 1, no bid. Add alternate number 2, 70,500. 70,500.00. Add alternate number 3, 38,900. 38,900.00. Add alternate number 4, 138,300. 138,300.00. E. Meyer Contracting, Inc., E.MEIER Contracting, Inc. Total base bid, $885,671.25. 885,671.25. Add alternate number 1, 28,200. 28,200.00. Add alternate number 2, $61,250. 61,250.00. Add alternate number 3, 40,800. 40,800.00. 0.00. Add alternate number 4, 140,000, 140,000.00. With the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Ben in the hallway. Thank you.
Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth.
Here.
Director Moore.
Here.
Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here, we have a quorum. I'll call the meeting in order.
From the President, plans and specifications for letting number 8618, Juvenile Detention Abatement Plan, project number 2016-90080, 920 North Vandervender, St. Louis, Missouri. Addendum number 2 for the plans and specifications for letting number 8615, Forest Park Parkway over MetroLink, project number R 2015-40088, St. Louis, Missouri. PSA number 1191, ADA upgrades to France and Loretta Hall Parks Comfort Station, St. Louis, Missouri. From the President and Director of Public Utilities and Streets, recommendation that permit for E&D Consulting to encroach with handicap ramp at 1500 Salisbury along Blair be denied by reason of the fact that this application was submitted on August 19, 2015. The applicant proposed to build a ramp that goes to a side door at the back end of the building and to have a main entrance at the front corner not accessible. The Department of Human Services requests the board to suspend consideration of the application. The proposed ramp would violate ADA principle that accessible routes should be integrated with non-disabled community as possible. The Department of Human Services met with representative of the applicant, and the applicant refused to bring the ramp to serve the front door. To build as proposed would violate the ADA. No technical reason appears why a ramp cannot be built to the front door. The reason suggested is that the ramp to the front is displeasing. Subsequently and recently, the Department of Human Services received a new and undated set of plans to do the work in 2 phases. Phase 1 to do all the work previously proposed except the ramp, and phase 2 to build the ramp again to the back side of the building. To allow construction in 2 phases and not provide an accessible route to the building in phase 1 would rather violate the ADA. From the President, Director of Public Utilities, Streets, Parks, Recreation, and Forestry. Joint recommendation that permit for Great Rivers Greenway for public improvements to streets and parks right-of-way along River de Paris from Metro to Slade Park be approved subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Union Electric Company doing business as Amarin, Missouri to install buried electric facilities on North 2nd at 3610 North 2nd Street. Union Electric Company doing business as Amarin, Missouri to install poles along Riverview Drive. Union Electric Company doing business as Amarin, Missouri set a new pole and guy anchor on Wise Avenue at Pierce Avenue. Union Electric Company doing business as Amarin, Missouri to set pole on Rutgers, South Spring to the west and Grand to the east. Charter Communications, starting at the southwest corner of 13th and St. Charles, Lucas Gardens Park. Charter will travel southeast along the south side of St. Charles, crossing under 13th to southeast corner of 13th and St. Charles, 1220 St. Charles, etc. Charter Communications, starting at Charter Spectrum Vault by utility pole number 77380, located on the southeast side of 222 Russell, and traveling northeast, crossing under Russell to the Amarin pole pole meter located on the side of 2030 South 3rd Street, etc. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Missouri, starting at AT&T Manhole at front of 2771 Shoto. Bore and place one fiber cable west 1 feet off edge of sidewalk for 334 feet, turning north along Ewing for 16 feet, placing a handhold and continuing 1 feet off edge of sidewalk at 2829 Shoto. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Missouri, starting at the front of 6802 Gravois at AT&T Manhole in Street. Bore and place one fiber cable north across Gravois to front of 6633 South Kings Highway, 1 feet in front of sidewalk, continuing along South Kings Highway for 200 feet, placing handhold, then turn east at 6651 Gravois. AT&T from existing manhole near 6000 South Grand. Board to place new 3 by 5 by 3 feet handhold at 5825 South Grand. From new handhold at 5825 Grand, dig 1 feet to place new 4 by 4 feet pad with new fiber distribution box. AT&T Missouri, starting at existing AT&T manhole near 5350 Delore. Bore 1 fiber 91 feet to new 3 by 5 by 3 feet handhold and new 4 by 4 feet pad and distribution box, and ending at 5401 Delore. AT&T Missouri, starting at AT&T manhole at 3973 Connecticut. Bore fiber 142 feet to new 3 by 5 by 3 feet handhold at 4000 Connecticut. Hand dig fibers 2 feet from new handhold to new 4 by 4 feet pad with new fiber distribution box. AT&T Missouri, starting at AT&T handhold at 4000 Connecticut. Bore 2 fibers 160 feet to riser pole at 3975 Wyoming. From handhold at 4000 Connecticut. Bore 2 fibers 260 feet to riser pole at 3966 Juanita. AT&T Missouri, starting at handhold and easement at 5401 Delore. Bore 1 fiber 266 feet to new 2 by 3 by 2 feet handhold at 5352 Itasca. From handhold and easement at 5401 Delore. Bore 1 fiber 244 feet to new 2 by 3 by 2 feet handhold at 5353 Walsh. AT&T Missouri, starting at handhold at 7039 Gravois. Bore fibers 37 feet to new 3 by 5 by 3 handhold at 4918 Robert. From handhold at 4918 Robert, bore 2 fibers 197 feet to riser pole at 4916 Nagel. From handhold at 4918 Robert, bore 3 fibers 1,302 feet. Place new 17 by 30 by 24 inch handhold. AT&T from existing manhole near 5235 Windsor Parkway, bore and trench a total of 332 feet to a new 3 by 5 by 3 handhold at South 4800 Eichelberger. Dig from this new handhold to a new 4 by 4 pad with fiber distribution box. In AT&T, starting at an AT&T manhole at the front of 1501 Car Lane, bore and place 1 fiber cable south 1 feet off edge of pavement for 159 feet, leaving the shoulder of Car Lane going southwest to a St. Louis University manhole at 1509 Car Lane. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Garcia Development to subdivide land at 3935 through 37 Wyoming in City Block 4157. Phoenix Fund LLC to subdivide land at 3448 through 50 Ohio in City Block 1565. Jamison Memorial Christian Methodist Episcopal Church to re-subdivide land at 2801 through 09, 2811, and 2813 through 15 Washington in City Block 994. Recommendation that permit for City Life Development to re-subdivide land at 28 58, and 2860 through 62 Indiana and City Block 1419 be denied by reason of the fact that it is a violation of Board Order 720. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that permit for Terra Engineering Ltd. to encroach with temporary pole and video camera and recorder, which will be strapped to existing signal pole or light or street light poles for a period of 24 through 36 hours at multiple locations, be approved subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that 8 festival zones be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Off-Track Saloon, August 6, 2016, for the Benefit St. Jude at Robert between Pennsylvania and South Broadway. North by Old North, August 6, 2016, at the 14th Street Mall between St. Louis and Warren. Blues at the Arch, August 12th, 19th, and 26th, 2016, at Luther Eli Smith Park at 4th and Market and Chestnut. Barley, August 14th, 2016, at Virginia between Bates and Fasten. August 19th, 2016, for St. Louis U Welcome Back Party at 13 between Pine and Olive. Barley Garlic Fest, September 4th, 2016, at Virginia between Bates and Fasten. Macklin Days, September 24th, 2016, at Macklin Avenue between Devonshire and Nottingham. And Sister Strut Breast Cancer Walk, October 1st, 2016, at Memorial Parks and downtown streets. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon. Dylan Mosier, zoning plan examiner for the City of St. Louis, representing the building commissioner. Per Board Order number 766, transmitted here with our recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for 1 application, 1532 Mississippi. Approval with conditions is recommended for 3 applications, 3148 Morgan Ford, 6016 Delmar, 1212 North 22nd, and denial is recommended for 1 application, 4110 Botanical. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted.
Are there any questions on the conditional uses from the board? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion to approve the conditional uses.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Aye. Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Ross.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved.
Before we move on, Mr. President, I just want to, for the record, confirm that the vote that we just took was to adopt the recommendations of the building division on these conditional uses. 1 approval, 3 approvals with conditions, and 1 denial.
Noted. Thank you, Director. I'd like to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, July 26, 2016. Are there any questions or comments on the minutes? Corrections or additions? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
A move to approve?
Second.
Move to approve and seconding. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Abstain.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Ross.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Abstain.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Abstain. Minutes are approved. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda?
Yeah, we had a Friday meeting.
Friday meeting, too.
Friday.
Yes, we do. Okay. Yes, we do. Okay. I'd like to turn your attention to our special meeting called on July the 29th, 2016. Are there any questions or comments, corrections, additions to the minutes as presented? Seeing none, I'll take a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
And move to second for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Abstain.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Ross.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Abstain.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Abstain. Minutes are approved from the special meeting. Today's agenda, questions or comments on the agenda? Take a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Move to approve and second the agenda. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Aye. Director Rundy. Aye. Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Ross.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. The agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.